little piece. Wanna see some more?
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Daquan Jones with the tackle on that play. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Fourth and forever coming up. Mahomes to throw for it. Escapes the puck, and they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Man in motion here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on third down.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They'll go, Allen. And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Looking right, and he finds him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Pacheco does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Pistol now for Mahomes. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. So now, here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now, they're left with 4th and goal.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Tight end motioning right. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Throw is caught by the back. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they face 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Allen setting up to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bills will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Another one for Cook. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Play action now, Allen. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Reed now to kick this one away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my, that's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Finds Kincaid. Has room into the secondary. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 29. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
They motion the tight end over. From the 45 on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down throw, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And have him gain up about a handful there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, You could be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes now. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
2nd and 10 now. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. To the air again, Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Hauled in by Gray. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Back to throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Terry Johnson has it. And the Bills have some new life in the fourth. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Allen now on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave them with a 4th and 2. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills down by 7. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Hey, hold.
Going right back to Davis. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. It's Pacheco again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field in the tone of this drive.
Yellow.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. got first down from the 31. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Buffalo.